What's up, YouTube? No Easy back in the lab. Yeah, we got the second inverter installed, but there's a problem with paralleling that I'll get into very, very shortly. But we also got the Nature's Generator 12 circuit transfer switch installed. I'm a little bit short on this conduit, so I'm gonna go to Home Depot and try to extend that. But we're all installed. I got 10 circuits installed right now. I got 2 open. We installed our generator bracket, and we also got our load center installed. I'm charging up right now, and yeah, but yeah. So I'm gonna come back in a minute, and then after everything gets powered up, I'll tell you guys what's going on with the parallel issues on this guy. I have a workaround, but most people don't. So I kind of want to give you a heads up in case we run across the same issues. What is up, YouTube? No Easy back at it. Just want to give an update on the Ecgsolax system. Came across a few issues, but I do have a workaround. The major issue is, well, we got our second inverter in. Our second inverter, pretty much the same as the first inverter. You would think. The first inverter is, let's go device info. So I've updated both inverters as far as I could. So the first inverter is running hardware version 1.1.2.1, and the second inverter is running 1.1.2.2. Now, when you do an update, well, not further here. Let me turn this off. So now when you do an update on the inverter with the older version, it pretty much tells you you're running the latest version. And when you do an update on the inverter that already has, oh, let me turn this guy off. And you check for an update. This guy, oh, I guess this guy also, it says I have the latest version. So basically the problem is that you cannot upgrade 1.1.2. Yeah, so the problem is that you cannot upgrade 1.1.2.1 to 1.1.2.2. And the issues I've been having is that they won't work in parallel without that update. I'm getting parallel sync issues, I'm getting parallel communication issues, and they absolutely will not work in parallel without the update. So that's pretty much the main issue I have with these guys right now, is I can't get them to talk in parallel. And when I contacted the seller wants me to send back the newer one, and I want to send them back the older one. The problem is I bought this one 2 months ago and it's outside of the return window. This one I could still return, but if I buy another one and then they send me back another one, it'll most likely have the newer software, which still won't be able to parallel with the old one. So basically I'm stuck with the old one, even though I only bought these guys about 45 days apart. They will not parallel. So I have a choice, either to send back the new one and then I'm just stuck with the old one, or I'm just going to keep them. And right now I'm just going to keep them, because I'm running one of them. I'm running this guy in through the transfer switch, and I'm running this guy onto the generator interlock. So basically, they're not running right now. I'm waiting on some solar panels. But basically, this guy, when I switch over the interlock, it'll be running off of this guy, and then this guy will be load shedding. This guy will be load shedding from this guy, from the interlock switch. So this guy has 12 circuits. I have 10 circuits hooked up. I got 2 spares. There's basically 20 circuits in the whole house. So it'll be 10 circuits on this guy, 10 circuits on this guy. So I have a workaround, and I really don't mind. I don't see myself having really any major issues. But I just wanted to kind of put this video out there also. If anybody is buying these guys, which I've tested them up to 6,200 watts each, and they both run just fine. I put this guy, I have a 7,500 watt heater. They won't start in the 7,500 watt mode, but it has a low power mode, which is 5,000 watts, and it will start those. And then these guys have been running up to about 6,500 watts. And then they both run just fine. So I'm not worried about the performance. I'm just a little bit upset about the sync issues and the parallel issues. And basically, when I contacted Ecgsolax or the AliExpress seller, they basically won't take this guy back. And all the new ones are going to have the new software and new hardware. So basically, this guy won't be able to parallel. So I kind of want to put that out there. Also, if you have the EcoWorthy 6K, they basically are the same thing. They basically run the same software and the same hardware versions. So if you guys do plan on paralleling these guys, I would buy them at the same time. All right, so I'm going to turn these guys back on. I'm going to turn on the inverter and turn this guy back on. And this inverter is powering this RV panel, and this RV panel through this guy is going to power my transfer switch. So it's not plugged in right now. And this guy, let's go back to the first guy. So this guy, I also installed these meters, so I can basically see how much power is going into the transfer switch. And it's kind of hard to see in there, but yeah, they're not that hard to install. And this guy is feeding the interlock switch over here, and that's running through a load center, and also put 2 more meters up there also. So that's gonna let me know how much power is going into the generator transfer switch. All right, so but yeah, I just kind of wanted to get a video out there to let you guys know what the update is. Both the generators, they put out great power. Just my main issues is I can't get them to parallel. I have a workaround with the transfer switch and the interlock switch, but it's not ideal, but it should get the job done. And in the future, I'm probably gonna get me a 12K unit. I'm looking at an NG 12K, or probably another one of the 12Ks that are about to come out pretty soon. And I'm probably gonna put one of these into the shed, and I'm gonna replace that with the 12K, and then have the 7K load shed off of the 12K. So that'll be my plan in the future. Right now, I got 14,000 total watts of inverter, and that's pretty much gonna run the whole house. And but yeah, I kind of want to put that out there about the parallel issues. I was also having another issue with this battery equalizer. It's not plugged in right now, but when it was plugged in, it'll always drain down this leftmost battery for some reason. And so I unplugged the battery equalizer for right now, and ever since then, the batteries have been pretty much staying at the same voltage. They're a little bit off right now, but that's not a big deal right now. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a update on the Ecgsolax system. It's coming together pretty good. I'm going to be tapping. I'm going to be tapping before the main breaker, which I checked my local laws and everything, and it's legal. So I'm going to be doing a supply side tap coming out of the before the main breaker, and I'm going to install another load center right over here, and that's going to supply AC input into these guys, so I can charge the batteries off of AC input if or when I need to. But also I'm gonna replace this guy. This guy is obviously not very accurate. Everything's turned off right now, and it's reading 422 amps. This is my second one. My first one, it just died. Well, it didn't die. It wouldn't read amps anymore. And this is the second one, and it's reading amps. And it's reading amps pretty wrong. So I'm not sure if that's because of I got the shunt kind of behind a bunch of power. But I'm gonna get rid of that guy pretty soon also. This guy I do like a lot. This is coming out of one inverter. This guy right here, going into this RV box. This RV box was $49, and I put the two from these guys. I don't know if that's gonna focus, but I put these guys up there, and that's basically gonna feed my transfer switch, and also gives me a few outlets also. And yeah, I think that went into eco mode because it's not doing anything. The other one should be going to eco mode pretty soon also. But yeah, guys, so that's my setup right now. Next video, I'm gonna actually run everything. Yeah, I'm gonna run everything, and I'm gonna do a couple of battery testing videos, and see where things go from there. But yeah, so that's my update on the Ecgsolax, and talk to you guys soon. No Easy out.